Hey guys, it's Lord here, back in with another action figure review, and before you ask what the Sam Hill is this is Emmett Otter from Emmett Otter's Jug Band Christmas 8 Jim Henson Productions film from, I want to say, the 80s, centered around Christmas time, and it's about a poor family trying to raise money to get presents for Christmas by winning a talent show. It's a pretty straightforward plot. You're either into it or you're not, though. I'm not going to lie. But this, of course, brought to us by the fine folks over at Plastic Meatball, who are new to the channel. And if you're not familiar with what they've done some Halloween figures, I believe. And they also did some cereal mascots. They did Tony the Tiger, Toucan Sam, Sugar Smacks Frog. I think that's about it. But they did a couple of figures from Emmett Otter's Jug Band Christmas, and while we don't have the whole band, which is weird, we do have Emmett, and we do have Mama Otter here, who is significantly larger by quite a bit. It's mostly because her dress is jutting her out, but we'll be taking a look at her tomorrow because, to me, it's still the flippin' Christmas season. And unlike Halloween, I can't just fill the month of December with Christmas-adjacent things. It's either Christmas or it isn't. And since this literally has Christmas in the title, I think it qualifies. So, without further ado, why don't we cut right to the chase and get to the meat and taters of this review and take a look-see at all Emmett has to offer in terms of accessories, starting off with his toolbox. And actually does have a couple of tools. We have a saw and a hammer, and not for nothing, you could probably use these with Marvel Legends if you want. I don't think he could hold this saw though, based on how his hands are shaped and how tight that grip is, but putting these in here, you can definitely hold the hammer, you can definitely hold the toolbox. Kind of wish there was a wrench though, but that is a nice accessory. And then we also get this kind of Charlie Brown-ish Christmas tree, which is very pathetic and sad because they're poor. Get it? If I had $1 for every time a poor family had a Charlie Brown Christmas tree. And that's all you get. Not bad. This figure costs about $30 before tax and shipping, but he's solid. He feels really solid. If you're familiar with like the playing Mantis figures back in the day, for like Santa Claus is Coming to Town and Rudolph and what is it, Mickey's Christmas Carol, and even the Charlie Brown ones, these feel like a more solid version of those, if that makes sense. So as far as articulation goes, his head will rotate. It's on a bit of a ball joint, but you're not going to get a lot of up and down on that. His shoulders will move up and down. His wrists will rotate. He does have like ball peg wrists, but you're not going to get a lot of movement out of that. Moving his other arm up. His legs can kick forward. They can kick back. He does have a waist twist, but again, you're not getting much out of that. And he does have a foot swivel. No peg holes, but he's got big enough feet. He could stand on his own. Very, very nicely. You gotta kinda pose him a certain way so he will stand, but rest assured, he will stand. There. Now he's a little more solid. But yeah, that is Emmett in a nutshell. Not a lot to talk about here. Other than the scale, because as you can see by the size of my hands compared to him, he's quite a bit larger than, you know, a reaction style figure, which is what I thought this was going to be. So bringing in the Mythic Legion's Brother Mandibulith right here. He goes up to about a little shy of his shoulder. And we also have the infamous Living Spawn, who as usual towers over everyone, but in Emmett's defense, to the top of his hat, he is about to Spawn's upper elbow joint, we'll say. So while he is smaller than these two, he's a lot bigger than you'd probably think he is. So with that being said, it's time now that we move right along and wrap things up with some final thoughts. Overall, and if you're like me and like yourself some Emmett Otter's Jug Band Christmas, then good old Emmett Otter here is a no-brainer. You gotta pick it up. However, if you're like quite possibly the majority of my audience and are thinking, what Sam Hill is this? And this is obviously not for you. That said, fine folks over at Plastic Meatball did a fine job with not only Emmett here, but also Mama Otter, who we will be looking at tomorrow, because, well, I don't do a lot of Christmas content. It's not like Halloween where I could just pick adjacent things to fill up a month. Christmas, it's either Christmas or it ain't. So this is Christmas. It's still quote-unquote Christmas season, so that's what we're doing. You got a problem with that? Get your own dang channel. So with that being said, hope you guys enjoyed this review. Until next time, I'll catch you guys later.